Hi everyone. In this video, I'd like to practice a little bit of loving kindness meditation coming up. Hi everybody, this is Monty with Mindful Higher Ed. And if there's one goal to meditation that I really think about, the goal is to really find better ways to live our lives with wellness and compassion and ultimately with wisdom, and to really find that balance between having an open heart and also a wise, balanced way of looking at the world, finding that intersection between wisdom and compassion. And so to develop more compassion, one meditation tool that I really appreciate is loving kindness meditation. And it's interesting, the Buddhist philosopher Thich Nhat Hanh shares in some of his writings that in some languages the word mindfulness is virtually synonymous with the word heartfulness. And the idea of being in the heart, the idea of being in your heart center is, in some sense, a good balanced way to live. The reason why I'm bringing up loving kindness right now is as we struggle nationally and globally with this coronavirus, I know for a lot of us these are very tough times. I'm teaching here at the University of Richmond, and I know a lot of students have left for home and they're worried about their loved ones. Some students, even international students, may not even have a place to go at the moment. And so there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of insecurity, there's a lot of anxiety. And I was even talking with my sister who shared that in the news, where there's a scarcity of not enough food, or where the products are flying off the shelves, people are even getting into fights, just to provide for their own survival. And so a lot of us might be in a survival mindset at the moment. And I believe loving kindness can be a way of helping balance that anxiety. So what I'd like to do now is invite you to get cozy. If you want to sit down in a chair or your favorite sofa, or you might be sitting next to a loved one right now, I invite you to snuggle up. I'm sitting here on the floor on top of a little cushion. And to focus on loving kindness, the first thing that I'd like you to do is, as we settle in, I'm going to take off my glasses. I'd like to invite you just for a moment, with your eyes either open or closed, just to take a nice, long, deep in-breath and out-breath. Just settling into the body with the in-breath, settling into the body with the out-breath. And there's a phrase, there's a book that I admire called The Body Keeps Score. And our bodies know when we're feeling stressful and when we're feeling anxious. And so what I'd like to do now is just invite you to check in on your own for a moment with the body. Just gently scanning your awareness from the top of your head and moving that awareness down to your neck and your shoulders and your chest and your stomach, and just moving all the way down to the bottom of your feet. And just see if there's any place where your body is aching or feeling discomfort. And the whole purpose of loving kindness is to start with loving kindness for ourselves. So if you feel any aches or pains or discomfort, let me just invite you for a moment just to find that part of your body and just give it a gentle hello. Just send that part of your body a little bit of care and good intentions. And as we settle into this loving kindness meditation, the way loving kindness usually works is you start with yourself, then you move on to a loved one, a friend, and then you move even that awareness out to an acquaintance, and even ultimately you move that awareness out to someone you might even have a conflict with. But first, just settling into the body, let me invite you to imagine just a white light shining inside of your heart. And you might even imagine that white light just attuning to the pulse and your heartbeat. And just imagine that with each in-breath, you are fueling that white light inside of your heart with even more love. Just inhaling strength and empowering your heart. And as you exhale, just imagine all of that love and energy just flowing out of you, and then cycling back in with the in-breath. Just literally breathing in love for yourself and breathing out love for yourself. And just imagine the cycle of breathing in and breathing out love constituting your core being. And with this awareness of the breath, what I'd like you to do now is, in your imagination, think of a loving presence. It could be a friend, a relative, spouse, partner. Just conjure them in your mind's eye. And as you're breathing in, imagine goodwill and compassion flowing through your heart. And as you breathe out, imagine sending that loved one all of your love and well wishes. Breathing in love, and then breathing out and sending that person all of your love and compassion. And now on the in-breath, imagine that with your inhale, imagine that you're taking in their love and compassion that they have for you. Breathing in their love and breathing out your love for them. Just creating that cycle of love. And it doesn't matter if this person is 5 feet away or 5,000 miles away. The power of love knows no social distance. Just breathing in and breathing out the love for a moment, for that loving presence in your life. It could even be someone who's not even with us anymore. Just somebody with whom you connect heart to heart. And now what I'd like you to do is, using the power of your imagination, imagine an acquaintance, somebody who you don't know so well, but somebody who's within your world. It might be somebody you've seen at the local market, or somebody who's a neighbor down the street. Just imagine that person in your mind's eye, and you guessed it, with the in-breath, just imagine charging up your heart. And with the out-breath, imagine sending that acquaintance your love and compassion. And as you breathe in, imagine you're receiving their love and compassion for you. Breathing in love, and breathing out love. Just for an acquaintance who comes to your mind. Now lastly, for this short loving kindness meditation for today, what I'd like you to do is, as best as you can, I'd like to invite you to think of somebody with whom you have a conflict. Somebody who's maybe even rubbed you the wrong way, but who might be hurting themselves inside, or who might need more love and compassion at this moment, given all the craziness of coronavirus. Just imagine that person now for a moment. And as best as you can, imagine charging up your heart. And as you breathe in and breathe out, send that person your love and compassion. And if you can, see if you can feel their love and compassion for you. Just breathing in and breathing out that cycle of love in and out. And with that, my friends, I'd like to thank you for this short loving kindness meditation. If you enjoyed this video, please click like and subscribe. And if you have any comments or requests, I'm really excited to get more into the power of mindfulness online. May you be well, may you be happy, may you be peaceful, and may you do precisely what's needed in your heart. Thank you.